Hi, good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. I hope you are all well. When you jump on, don't forget to say hi. It will be lovely to hear from you, and know where you're watching from will be absolutely brilliant. Now, I just want to let you know, going by the title of this, this is not a feel sorry for me sad video in any way. Well, I hope, you know, I can cry at anything, but it's not meant to be, okay? Today is Wednesday. That's coffee club day for me. There's not going to be many people about today. Lots of people are on holiday. We've got a cloudy day again, but having said that, you know, it's really not too bad having a cloudy day now and then, is it? I'm wonky again, aren't I? I don't know what it is with this. It's probably just something I'm doing wrong and I can't get it to sit straight. But hey ho, it's one of those things. So I'm just putting on some nice, simple, understated makeup just to pop into town today. I've got a very short dress on, but I've got shorts on underneath. I've got some white cycling shorts. Look, I'll show you. Oh, well, you can't really see how short the dress is, but I've got some white cycling shorts on underneath, so I'm going to feel more comfortable in that. God, you know, I'm a bit sweaty. I've just jumped out the shower. Well, not quite jumped, but you know where I'm coming from. And got ready, and I'm having a post-bath sweat, as we used to say in Spain. So I'm just going to use my BB cream again. Once again, this isn't the new one. I've got to get the new one. I've got to. But you know me, I work on buying things from my commission only. So I have to decide which is more important, the new one to show you, which probably is, or some collagen. We'll see. We'll see. Right, okay, so I'm going to pop this on. Lots of people use a damp sponge for this. I just use my brush because it's handy. I used to use a damp sponge, but I don't know where it went. What was I going to say? Yes, the new BB cream has SPF 30 in it, which is fantastic. Let's be honest, we should all be using that every day anyway, shouldn't we? Whether we're sitting in the sun or just pop into the shops, you know how strong that sun can be. Right, okay. So, let me chat to you about sort of the heading of this. A couple of nights ago, Alan and I, our internet went off. It's always good to do talking, either when the internet goes off, the telly's not working, you're in a car together where there's no other, nothing else to sort of get in the way. I can't think of the word. No, I still can't think of the word. It was there then. It was on the tip of my tongue and then it slipped back in again. But never mind. We were chatting, and most of you know on here I have a condition called sarcoidosis, and it causes me to have quite severe depression sometimes. When I say it causes me, something I always explain is that I don't get depressed because I have the condition. Afternoon, Pat. I get depressed because it's a symptom of the condition for me. And a lot of you know that I've been really struggling quite recently. And in the last sort of 6 weeks or so, I took it on myself to increase my antidepressants, and my rheumatologist has increased my steroids as well, and I'm feeling slightly better. Okay, I'm not quite singing and dancing yet, but I'm feeling slightly better. That's like my chest and and in my mindset as well. I'm working hard on the mindset. I'm watching videos every day because mindset is really so important. But I know when you are right down there, you know, you don't even want to know about how you can get out. You just feel that you just need to wallow there like a big sea lion, yeah? You just want to wallow and watch rubbish TV that does you no good whatsoever, and just wallow and feel a bit sorry for yourself. And I think sometimes you just have to do that. And then when the time is ready, you are ready to then pick up the pieces and think, right, now is the time that I need to start moving forward. And I'm now at that time, which is brilliant. So as I said, Alan and I were watching the telly. It went off and I said, well, maybe this is a good time to chat. And you have that look on Alan's face, you know, oh, God. It's either, oh, God, what have I done? Or, oh, God, what is she going to tell me? Do you know what I mean? It's that sort of look. And I sort of explained to him, and I think over the past few weeks and months that I've realised that 20 years ago, almost, when I was diagnosed as having sarcoidosis, yeah, I was in a really bad place and really, really struggling. But you look back and you realise that it doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any better. It is only going to get worse. And again, as I said at the beginning, this isn't a feel sorry for me or anything like that. Just being practical now, right? So, and Alan hadn't got any idea of how bad I'd been feeling. A, because I don't tell him. He knows when I'm feeling shit because I don't talk to him. And I don't go anywhere or do anything. And B, because he's been out at work, of course, he's not there sort of thinking, you know, she's quiet today, this, that and the other. So I explained to him really about sort of how bad I was feeling, and I told him certain things that I've never said to anybody else before. And you know, he gave me a cuddle and I cried and like all the normal things and what have you. But then I also said to him, but now he's got his job, which he loves. He did his climbing Mount Snowdon, which he absolutely loved and wants to do more things like that. Now, our dream was always like to do exciting things together. And I've realised now that I can't do really exciting things anymore. We went to, you might have heard me talk about it one day last year, we went to this sort of safari zoo, and it was a lot of walking, and about halfway round I wasn't really sure how I was going to do the rest of it. And it really, really upset me because it just made me realise, hi Joe, how are you, my lovely? And it just made me realise that I can't do things like that anymore. Yes, I can go to small zoos. Yes, I can go to a car boot sale if it's not too big. Do you know what I mean? But it made me realise that I do have to seriously think about the future. And Alan has got his excitement at work because he loves what he's doing. And him and his friend are planning on doing another walk for MenCap in the autumn, I think, which will be brilliant. So I'm really, really pleased that, you know, he's doing that. So my decision I made was to crack on and really work hard online, right? Now, in a couple of different ways. Now, some of you may know, or you may have heard me say that I'd had a reading from a lovely lady recently. And she told me that my mum said, stop playing, just work, get on with it and work. That is exactly the sort of thing my mum would have said. Anybody that knows or knew my mum would have known. Tough Glasgow lady, she would have said, stop messing about. If you're going to do it properly. Do you know what I mean? So what I've decided to do is I'm resurrecting our YouTube channel. which is called the Alan and Lorna Project. I'd started to put things on there like when I was doing my furniture restoring and things that we'd done to the house, but then it all became either I wasn't well or didn't feel up to it, or I couldn't remember because I have terrible brain fog, couldn't remember how to do it, and so it sort of went by the by. But so Alan and I sat down on, I think it was Sunday afternoon when he was off on Sunday, and we went through different things again, and basically that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to resurrect my unique. I want to, you know, I have every opportunity to make it fantastic. Only I can do that by doing lives, by doing reels, by, you know, helping you out with tips and tricks on eyeshadow, because one of my lovely friends had asked me about eyeshadow, and that's why I did the live yesterday about the eyeshadow. So I'm going to be putting these videos onto the YouTube channel as well, and I will try and title them, so if there's something that you're going to need help with. Okay, this one I'm not really sure, might just be need help with being a sweaty mess coming out of the shower. You know what I'm coming from. So I also want on there, I'm going to do my crafts. I'm going to do, you know, sort of the house projects that are all on the computer that I just haven't put together. So if you're not already signed up to the Alan and Lorna Project on the YouTube channel, please go and subscribe. I will be so over the moon. There's nothing amazing on there, great. Well, there's a few things on there, not very much, but yeah, I'm gonna crack on with that. Maybe even this afternoon I might get a video on there. It depends how I feel after coffee club, because sometimes after coffee club I have to come back and have a little sleep because I've sat talking for a couple of hours. Well, I don't think I do a lot of talking really, but you know where I'm coming from. It means going out and coming back in again on and I'm on the bus today because my lovely friends are on holiday, but that's fine. I get the pirate bus back. So basically I think one of the fears I had was coming back to England, and I used to say it as a joke, and I used to say, what will we do if we come back? I'll just be sitting in a house knitting. And that sounds awful to say because I can't even bloody knit. Well, I can, but I tried to make a scarf once and it turned into almost a poncho, so I gave up after 20 rows. Was it 20 rows? Or 10 rows? Yeah, 20 rows. I'd gone up to from 20 stitches to 30 stitches on the needles. So I can't even say that, you know, all I can do is sit and knit. I can't even do that. So, but I do love doing my crafts. I'm really enjoying doing my garden as well. But I think I have to accept the fact, hi Veronica, I think I have to accept the fact that my life is different to the way I thought it was going to be. And none of us sort of like, thank goodness we don't know that, really, eh? Thank goodness we don't know, because, well, it's just one of those things, isn't it? So I've got an appointment at the doctor's tomorrow, actually. One of those strange ones where you get a text through saying, we've had a letter from the hospital, we need you to come and see the doctor. So you're like, oh God. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's only going to be talking about the pre-diabetes that I've got, or the cholesterol, but I'm already on cholesterol statins. I started on those about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Touch wood, they're causing me no, oops, sorry, shook you all then. Touch wood, oh, excuse me, they're causing me no problem at all. Down the diabetes route, she did offer me the tablets that make you poo out all your fat. Now, as great as that sounds for weight loss, I don't really think that's a very good thing. So I'm trying to be good. Having said that, they've increased my my steroids, so that is not really going quite as well as I hoped it would, but hey ho. So we'll see what the doctor says tomorrow. I mean, I'm under the rheumatologist and the respiratory consultant, so it shouldn't be anything too drastic. Okay, let's get some brows on. So I think my life is now sort of like mainly at home. I get very frustrated because I can't keep it as tidy and as lovely as I want it to. Alan is an absolute angel. He is off one day at the weekend, usually on a Sunday, and one day in the week, usually on a Thursday. And one of those days he will go to the laundrette and do all the laundry for us, because we don't have a washing machine at home. And the other day he will hoover around, bless him, which is just awesome. I am trying to get Pip. Can't remember what that stands for now. I've been refused it once. For me, it would just be great for just like if I go into town and something stupid like I missed the bus. Hi Sarah, thanks for joining in today. Last time I went into town, I just missed the bus, and I thought to myself, right, okay, that's an excuse for me to go and sit on the beach and have an ice cream, which I did, and it was absolutely lovely. Came off of the beach, sod's law, there he was going past me again. So I had to wait like about another 20 minutes to half an hour. And by the time I got home, I was just absolutely exhausted. So just things like that, that maybe I could just phone up a taxi. Do you know what I mean? And it would just sort of like, it would just help a little bit. And even maybe to get someone to come in and hoover. It sounds ridiculous to say that at my age, but it's just such hard work for me. You know, but hey ho, we will see what that happens. We'll see what happens with that. I'm very excited about in July going to a unique day and meeting lots of lovely friends. I can't wait. I'm so excited about that. But now apparently the trains are going to be on strike. So whereas I was going to go on the train, have a night in a hotel, go to the convention, have another night in the hotel, and then either get the train back, or Alan was going to pick me up on the Sunday. Alan now has to work on that Sunday. So, and he's worried about the train. So now he's going to take me there on the Friday and then bring me back on the Saturday evening, which is so lovely of him. But it's just a bit frustrating when you want to be able to do these things yourself, but then the trains aren't helping you anyway, are they? Right, let's just smudge this little bit of eyebrow pencil in. I don't know what I've done with my eyebrow brush at the moment. Oh, there's the pirate bus. So I'll get him sort of on his next journey round, hopefully. Yes, so that's it basically. I think I've had to accept that, you know, life is going to be slightly different to what you think it's going to be at my age, certainly what I thought it was going to be. But you just have to go with it, right? There's a lot of far worse off people than me, especially with my condition. You know, that don't make it to this age. So just keeping as positive as possible, keeping up with my motivation and doing some work and all that sort of stuff. Hi Sue, thanks for joining me today. Let's get some mascara on. I think I'm going to have to open a new mascara next week. I hate opening a new mascara. Well, no, I love it, but I'm like, I'm so tight. I use it till I get every last bit. And in actual fact, I have found that this tiny little wand here still seems to have loads of mascara in its little compartment. So that's what I'm using at the moment. And what I like about this as well is you can press it right up to the bed of your lashes. And it looks like you've tight lined your eyes as well. yeah, so that's my thoughts really on the future. I guess at some point I might need a Madge mobile. So many people in Mablethorpe have got them already. It's like Benidorm. Oh, it's just one coat on there. See, look at that tiny little one. That comes in with a normal size one with the twisted mascara. I had a lovely lady that's a regular customer of mine. She buys foundation from me every 3 months. She lives in America, and she bought one of these mascaras once, and I messaged her about a week later and said, you know, how are you getting on with your new mascara? And she said, oh, I couldn't use that tiny one, so I've sent it back. So I'm pretty sure that she didn't realise there was a normal size wand as well. Bless her cotton socks. It's quiet here today, it's lovely. Even the dogs are being good. They'll sleep whilst I'm out, which is lovely. Well, lovely for the neighbours. Just want them to carry on sleeping when I come back. In case I need a little nod too. Well, I can't get the other wand open because my hands are a bit greasy. Just for moisturiser, that's all. So I'm just going to do another coat of that. Ooh, look at that. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Yeah, so in this new... Oh, blow. I always do it, don't I? Got it on my eye. In this new Lorna Penfold 2.0. Hi, Alan. In this new Lorna Penfold, I can't even say my name, Lorna Penfold 2.0. If you see any of my lives or videos going around, please, 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 if you can give them a like or a love or a comment or a share, I would be so grateful. Now, I mustn't forget that I've got a big smudge on there, and sort that out in a minute. Right, let's get some under eye concealer going, which I should have probably done before I put my mascara on, but hey ho, I forgot. That hides a bit dark circles under there. Right, okay, some powder to keep it all in place. Just as I'm sweaty Betty after that shower. There we go. Right, lippy. Don't feel like going too bright today, but this is quite a nice one. That might go with what I'm wearing. What's it called? Let's have a look. How are you supposed to read that? No idea. No idea what it's called. It's a bit autumny, isn't it? There you go. Right. Whew. Put some cream in my hair to sort of sort my curls out. And that's me. So don't forget, if you've watched on the replay, Please say hi, because you know I really appreciate you watching, and I will come back and say thank you to you later, and I will catch up with you all very soon. Loads of love. Bye.